Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and it's time for a controversial view. Today we're going to be talking about Hellbent. Now, I found this in a thrift shop years ago, and I was really happy to find it because one of my friends said that this was a really underrated slasher. So I found it, I took it home, didn't really know much about it. I noticed that it was on the Here, that channel, and I didn't know what it was. um, but I watched it and I really enjoyed it. Now, what's the controversy behind this film? Well, this is considered the first openly gay slasher movie ever made. So, all the people that think that Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge, was written as a gay slasher movie, that is not correct, because this is considered the first openly gay slasher movie. Now, I've seen this a couple times in my past because I watched it when I first got it. I enjoyed it. I watched it again a little bit later when we were doing, I think it was 20 for 2020, I think it was, on slasher movies. I can't remember if it made the list. I don't think it did, but it was definitely considered. And then I watched it with Joe because he just got a copy of this recently and he wanted to do it for Controversial View. So I was like, yeah, that works. So we watched it and I was surprised by how I took to the film this time. I wasn't really sure what to expect. Times have changed. Um, Someone had made a comment one time that when you would walk up, this was years ago, when you would walk up to someone and claim that they were gay or ask them if they were gay, it would, you were considered a homophobe, and why would you say that, this, that, and the other thing. Well, now the tides have kind of turned to the point where if you don't notice someone's gay, then you have a problem. So, times have changed, and I've seen a lot of things. We've all seen a lot of things. And I wasn't sure, like I said, there were a couple parts in this film that made me uncomfortable when I first watched it. But I still liked the fact that it was a fun slasher. It was gory. I liked the villain. And the characters were extremely likable. So it always had that going for it. This time, it didn't bother me at all. And I think that's because things have changed so much that we've become desensitized. And I guess that's a good thing. Um, I know that it didn't bother me to watch this. It never bothered me to watch this, but even less this time. Because some of the love scenes made me a little uncomfortable because I was not used to seeing that kind of stuff on screen. But like I said, different time, different way things are. Um, like I said before, even more so this time, the characters are very likable. And this is almost like a different universe sort of film because everyone is pretty much either gay or bi in this film. So I think that makes it easier to digest, I think. For me, at least. I can't speak for anyone else. But it's a really fun movie. This is a pretty tough one to find. And I did go out of my way to find this movie because a friend told me it was really good. It was a really good slasher movie, and I love slasher films. So, this has been in my collection for a long time, and as the price keeps going up, it's becoming less and less talked about. And I think that's a shame because it is a good slasher with a very good villain, some good kills, and some likable people. But one of the differences, And I think they catered to the times, and I don't see a problem with that. But most of the people who are gay, well, just about all the people who are gay in this film, none of them acted overly flamboyant. And I think that made it so that everyone could relate to these characters and that it wasn't supposed to matter if it was gay or straight. So, if there is any way possible that you can see this film and you're a slasher fan, I really believe that you'll enjoy it. I did. I know Joe did. But don't forget to check out his controversial view for Hellbent. And remember, guys, physical media matters. And until next time.